Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda and Minish Cap. My name's Silver, but you knew that already. And I can't believe I just said that. Probably gonna get in some form of trouble for that. If you can tell me who that's a reference to, leave a comment, and I will definitely like that. I'm back with more Minish Cap, as you can see. Got a heart. You got a heart. Your life energy has been slightly replenished. I still can't read. So, there's a lot of things in this video I'd like to talk about. The last time I recorded an episode, a lot of things had happened between then and now, and some of them I'd rather not talk about, and there's one really big thing I want to talk about, but I'm going to wait till a point where I'm not having to talk about some of these interesting plot points that's coming up here. So you remember this stump? Well, let's see. Hold on for a moment, my boy. We've stumbled across something important. The world of the Minish is very small. You're far too big to meet them now. Yeah? Who the Minish? Ah, yes, silly me. Allow me to explain. You humans call them Kori, but they refer to themselves as the Minish. Strange how in the world of humans only this forest has kept that name. Anyhow, deep in the forest they built a tiny village, where many now live. But if we're to enter the village, we'll have to make you a touch smaller. Look at that. At the first glance it appears to be a mere stump, yes? No, that stump is a portal used by people long ago to adjust their size. With my help, you can use it to shrink down to Minish size. Just down on the stump and press R to shrink. To return to normal, stand next to the stump and press R. Get me up there and we'll give it a try. So, the places like this stump, will trigger certain things like it did in Oracle Seasons, where if you jump onto it, you can change a Link's size. So when you stand out here, it's glowing. This is to indicate that you can change your size here. So I'm going to press R. And Elza will do a little dance on top of our heads. Why did I say heads? And we'll go into, incredibly small size. We are tiny as can be. Welcome to the world through the eyes of the Minish. Now, aren't you glad you saved me? No need to thank me though. Portals that reduce your size are all around in different shapes and sizes. If you want to return to normal, stand next to a portal and press R. But there is one thing you must know, being Minish size is full of dangers. Mere puddles at your normal size are bottomless swamps to the Minish. And as your companion, if anything bad happens to you, it happens to me too. So proceed with caution, my lad, if not for your sake, then for my own. So, things that would have normally appear small would damage us. Like this. If I were to walk in that, I'd take damage. Because I'd just drown. Now you remember this stump? This log? Well, now we can actually walk through it, because we're small. And over here you see these little leaves, things. I don't know. And we can just walk on top of them. And so now we're walking through what appears to be, or what would be a forest to the Minish. So let's just get along here. And we're in the Minish village. It appears we found the Minish village. Pick up copy. I'm not gonna read these guys' texts, or right now it's kind of obnoxious. But they speak a language that we can't understand. I gather it's been quite some time since they last saw a human. What's that? You didn't understand what they were saying just now? Ah yes, that was the language of the Minish. It's a little different from the dialect I am most familiar with. I'm afraid I didn't catch most of what they said myself. But perhaps there is someone here who understands your language. We shall look around. So, we can talk to these people, but right now, we don't know what they'll be saying. So it's utterly pointless to talk to them right now. But if we come up here, you can actually cut these little nuts out of the bush here. I'm gonna just say they're nuts, I don't know what they are. But in this building right here, we will meet this guy. I've never seen an outfit like that before. Are you a human? Oh my, it's been quite some time since any humans came here. My name is Festari, I don't know. Festari. I watched in a bay as well, I don't know, as well as the shrine to the north. You seem to be having trouble with our language, don't you? You can use a jabbernut. It will allow you to understand our tongue. You should be able to find one in the barrel house just south of here. So now that he's triggered that, we can actually go down here. And excuse me for taking my time getting rid of all these. They tend to have rubies in them and I want rubies. So if you go in here, normally I think this area would be blocked off if you didn't talk to him first. But we can move that and get this. A link. This must be the jabbernut Festori told you about. Well, you'd better eat it if you plan on making any progress at all. You ate the jabbernut, now you can understand the language of the Minish. And there we go. So, now if we talk to him. So you've eaten the jabbernut and now you can understand us. The elder said that humans can no longer see us as they once could. It's amazing that you can see us. So, you can go back to that guy that told you to go get the jabbernut, but then he tells you that he doesn't know how he can help you, and will tell you to go find the village elder, so I'm just going to skip that. Plus, I'm not even sure it even triggers this, but if you just come to the left over here, you'll find the village elder. Oh, you speak our language. It's been quite a while since we've heard outsiders speak our tongue. We have a little to offer you in these woods, but please enjoy your stay. Thank you for your offer, but we have no time to relax. My name is Elzo. I don't know why, I've always called him Elzo, but the C is before the L. This child is Link. We need to break a curse that has been cast on the Princess of Hyrule. To do so, we must reforge the broken Quarry Blade. Ah yes, and you've come here now to have the blade reforged? If you want to have the blade reforged, you'll need the 4 elements. These are crystalline forms of energies that fill our world. Only by infusing the blade with these energies can a new blade be forged. Here, give me your map and I can mark where these elements can be found. So for each one of those is a temple where we can get the corresponding element from. And as you can see, there's one right over here. The earth element can be found in the shrine to the north of Festari's Abbey. I don't know. I'm bad with English, alright. Speak with Festari and he shall show you the path to the shrine's entrance. Go with caution, you evil creatures have lately made their home in our shrine. Return me once after you have found the earth element. So there's nothing real, important that's going to be happening between here and, the whole dungeon. Oh, see? We got 5 rubies. So I'm gonna talk about what I was saying earlier. So a lot of things happened between the last time I recorded this and now. I'm sure a lot of you are aware, or a lot of Americans are aware of something big that just happened. But I really don't want to talk about touchy subjects like that. But anyways, before I continue, this is the entrance to the Deepwood Shrine, the first temple in the game. Now let me just cover this. So this would be the Deepwood Shrine the Minish Elder spoke of. He said something about there being monsters inside, didn't he? Hey now, no reason to be afraid or anything. I'll be waiting right here. No wait, what am I saying? I'm not letting you leave me alone out here. Alright, so since I don't want to talk about touchy subjects, and before anyone jumps to me being insensitive about it, no, I just really don't want to talk about my opinions of things, because people on the internet have different opinions, and I feel that no matter what I say, someone's gonna get butthurt over it. So I'm just gonna avoid it. But what I do want to talk about is open the chest. The newest Nintendo Direct that was, the newest Nintendo Direct. All right, so they showed off a lot of good stuff. There's a lot in there that there was a lot in there that I thought was pretty cool. I liked all the new information on some of the games, and they announced Link to the Past 2, which looks really good. Though a lot of people are complaining about it, I don't know why, but I will definitely be getting that. But as silly as it seems, the most important thing that I got out of the Nintendo Direct is EarthBound. And for those of you who know what EarthBound is and are big fans of it, also give me a second. Wow, look at the size of that barrel. Oh right. So how silly of me. It's not big. We're just small. So these buttons will light these leaves on. Will light this, and they'll light the leaves on fire. So, for those of you who do know what EarthBound is, you will know that because of various reasons with the game, it couldn't be released on Virtual Console for the Wii, and it was just, people were disappointed about it not being able to be released, especially me. Not really especially, but I was a part of the people who were disappointed. But, a few months ago, Mother 2, which is the Japanese name for EarthBound, was announced to be released for Wii U in Japan, the Virtual Console, as a part of the 30 years of Famicom. And so they got it for 30 cents a couple months ago, I think it was March. And, well, if you don't have a Wii U, there's this social thing on the Wii U called Miiverse, where you can go in and post messages and such, tailored to certain games. And so, along with the release of Mother 2, they opened a little section for Mother 2 in the Miiverse. And regardless of your region, you can actually access any region of the Miiverse, so you can just change it to Japan or Europe or anything like that. And so a lot of people from America and Europe were flooding the Mother 2 community, which is what they're called, asking for a release of EarthBound in their regions. And a lot of people were upset because we've already got screwed out of it once for the Wii, and they just go ahead and release it for Japan. So a lot of people were upset, and this Nintendo Direct, they actually announced that it's coming to America and Europe for the Wii U Virtual Console. And I was so excited to hear that. And then a lot of people were surprised, but the creator of EarthBound, Mr. Shigesato Itoi, actually posted on Miiverse that the reaction from the Americans and Europeans is actually what he was hoping for. He was actually looking forward to us complaining about not getting it. I guess that gave him the motive to work on getting it over here. I'm not quite sure, but I'm super psyched for it. I don't mind that it's going to be $8. They don't even have an official release date for it yet, but I am so looking forward to it. I will definitely be doing a video on that, on its release. You found the dungeon map. Check it with your map screen. Lighter rooms are the ones you visited, and the blinking room is your current location. Press up or down on the directional pad to check different floors. So, I wanted to talk about that. I've also wanted to talk about, while I'm on the topic of EarthBound, I've been working on a video for the last few months. This video is like, it's different than what I usually do, because this is, I guess you could say this is a tribute video, but it's like I don't know, it's different from what I'm doing, and I'll try to explain it a bit better than that. But what I'm doing is I'm going around and collecting information on all the games in the EarthBound series, and if you aren't a fan of the EarthBound series, or you're just new to it, there are more than just one. America never saw any of them, or any of the ones other than EarthBound, but there is Mother, which came out for the NES, and then Mother 3, that came out for the Game Boy Advance. And if you are around, if if you were alive in 1998 and were able to go around and you were aware of your surroundings, I guess, is for lack of a better term, you would know that in 1998, Nintendo announced EarthBound 64 for the Nintendo 64, which was actually going to be EarthBound. It was actually Mother 3, but it got scrapped. They canceled it and never saw a release. Then a few years later, they announced that it was in production for the Game Boy Advance, but was never released in America. It was only available in Japan. But, so, what I'm doing is I'm taking all the information that I can get about all the games in the EarthBound series, and I'm going to be making a video just about this series in general, as, I guess, as sort of a tribute to it, but it's kind of hard to make a tribute video for something that's still going. So, it's just a video of the series in general, everything that's happened, all the controversy with the games and all of that, and some people will know what I'm talking about when I say controversy. I still can't speak. And another big thing that I really wanted to get in this video was the fan-made Mother game that's in production right now, Mother 4. I already talked to the people who are making it, and they were happy that I wanted to interview them for this video. They seemed pretty psyched to see the video when it comes out, but I still have yet to hear back from them about the actual interview itself. So, I've been spending months working on a video about the Mother series in general, and it's all come down to just waiting for these guys. Alright, so I'm gonna get back to the actual game here. So, I went through a lot of stuff there, but I just beat the mini-boss, and I got this item. It's called the Gust Jar. Now what this does... So what this does is it allows us to suck things up, and we can also push things along. So what we're going to do is we're going to suck up this cobweb and go through this door. And boom, another piece of heart. Now I have two. So, and then we're going to go through this one. And just suck that up. So let's go in here. And now we can pick up this stuff that's on the ground here. We can also pick up pots. And look, a button. And a treasure chest. You got 10 mysterious shells. I'm not sure what they're for, but let's hold on to them for now. And that's obviously a reference to Link's Awakening DX with the secret ship, the seashells. But there's another button. And more shells. And I will be going over what those are for later when we get to the part where we can actually do something with them. But there's another portal up there. We can also finally hurt these guys. Using the Gust Jar on these guys will just pull out all of the dust or something, I don't know how that works. And then we will be able to damage them because they're weak. And as you can see, there's another heart piece up there that we will be getting later. But for now, I'm going to trek on. I want to just get through all of these because there's various buttons around the place. 20 shells that time. Let's go over here. I don't think there's anything in this patch here. Down there is something we can't get quite yet, so we will come back to that. Now, come over here, go down here. So, I don't know if you noticed it before, but here's a cobweb. Now if we just get rid of that, and now we can fall through this. And down here is this little leaf thing. Now what? Unless we find a way to travel by water, we won't be getting much farther. Yes, clearly. So, let's use the Gust Jar to push us along. A very good use of this. I'm trying to remember which way to go. It hasn't even been that long since I last played this game, and I'm still trying to figure So there's a bunch of pots, there's a button. If we press down the button, those pillars will go down, but if we step off, they'll go back up. So we're gonna place a pot on it, bring this a bit closer, because I'm sure I would have fallen in the water. And let's continue. Let's get away from this guy as soon as possible. And this is where that staircase that I said we wouldn't be able to do anything in right now, this is where it goes. We get rid of this guy. So we push up here, this chest appears, but we can't get over the water. So we need to come back and get that. Oh, and I just rolled into the water. And we'll do that so we can get across the water. You got the compass, use it to find the locations of hidden items. Press start and use L and R to view the map screen. I probably won't be getting all the dungeon maps and compasses because there's no real point in me getting all of them. You got a small key, use it to open locked doors and blocks that you can only use it in this dungeon. So now that we've got that, we are actually going to go and backtrack because I don't know if you guys noticed it, but there was another path we could have gone that I just completely avoided, mainly because I didn't have a small key. And if we would have went that path, we would have just found a locked door. So there's no real point in going there. So now let's go up. Oh, also another thing I want to talk about related to our channel. It appears that YouTube has pushed us to the new YouTube layout, or the new channel layout. We've gotten, oh, I let go too early. We had no choice in it. I just went to our channel and it was there. We didn't choose to change to it at all. Also, we can use the gust jar to pull this, or pull these things. But so we didn't choose to switch to the new layout. I just kind of went there and it was there. So I'm having to design a new banner for the new layout, and I've got one up right now, just kind of as a default. But I will be working on a better one for in the future. You got the big key. Use it to open big doors. It's kind of simple. So now if we step on this button, boom. So we got pushed to the new YouTube layout. I'm designing a new banner for it, and the way that the new banners work is pretty weird. I have to pretty much design it for every device. It's no longer just all around supported. I have to be really specific about it. So I'm thinking of designing it to where the area that you would see with a standard resolution computer, you would just see the three of us, like our three little Pokemon sprites, and then for every other device, I'm planning to just put Pokemon around the place. I really don't know what else. If you guys have any suggestions on what I could put around there, that would be nice. What else? There was another thing I wanted to cover. Can't think of anything. But, so here's the boss door, and let's go inside. Oh look, it's a Chew Jelly. What's doing? What are you doing? He appears to be on top of the shrine, and then just fell in. Now, if you've seen our intro video, you would know that this is actually in our intro, and not this specific video, not for this fight, but not from this video. Obviously, it was from my previous Let's Play that I ended up scrapping because of technical issues with it. So wait, now I remember what else I wanted to talk about. So, the majority of the views on our channel are my tutorial videos, and a lot of my tutorial videos are relating to Minecraft Pocket Edition, and so I thought it would be cool to take the people who participate in our channel because of those tutorials. I would like to offer them an online server for Minecraft Pocket Edition. So basically what I'm saying is, I'm actually going to be hosting a Minecraft Pocket Edition server, where you guys can come and join and just play Minecraft on a server I will be hosting. I will not be using any hosting service thing. It'll all be home run. It'll have plugins and all that. So, probably should have talked about that boss fight. But, so basically all you have to do is use the gust jar to absorb some of the jelly at his bottom, and then just, he'll fall over if you damage him. I swear in the next few videos I'll do a better job at explaining all this. You got the earth element. The power of the earth is in the source of all living things. The earth element is the embodiment of that power, much as Gygus is the embodiment of pure evil. Your life energy has increased and replenished. I don't know why I can't say that word. Alright, so let's leave. We've got the earth element. You must go into the Elder at once. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching, and I've been Silver from MHF Community, and like,